Hi, we're going to get started with a couple of smoothie recipes for you here today. So if you are joining us live, you might want to take some notes and let us know what your favorite smoothies are. We will definitely have recipes for you at the end, but feel free to make any modifications based on your own dietary preferences. So just making sure that we're good here, that we're going live. Let's see. Okay. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get started. So my name is Kristen Horler, and I'm based in Sarasota, Florida. I have been a personal trainer for over 20 years, and I also have a master's degree in nutrition. So I'm sure you could just imagine like food and fitness, huge part of my life and things that I'm very passionate about. So today I am here with my friend Heather, who's going to introduce herself in just 1 second. We're actually going to share with you 4 easy to make smoothies and how we prep them out so that they are just ready to go at a moment's notice. So Heather, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and then we'll jump into our 4 recipes.
Awesome. Hey, thank you, Kristen. I am Heather Hampton and I am coming to you from Minnesota. And I have been in the wellness industry for about 20 years as well. I have a bachelor's in dietetics and a group fitness instructor. I love everything health and wellness, and I'm excited to be sharing some quick and easy smoothie prep with you guys today. So I'm gonna jump right into my first smoothie. The first one that I am making, and what we're doing today is we're putting these in freezer Ziploc bags so you can have these ready to pull out of your freezer when you need a smoothie. So I'm guilty of just throwing simple smoothies together, a banana, maybe some frozen fruit. These smoothies are something that you can have ready to go quick and easy. They might take a little bit of prep work on the front end, but that way you have them ready for you this week, next week, whenever you need a smoothie. So my tip for you is on your smoothie bag, I write the type of smoothie that it is. I write what needs to be added when I'm blending the smoothie. So this first one that we're gonna make is a cranberry apple one. I thought that was timely being November. So it's a cranberry apple smoothie. And when I blend it up, I will add 1.5 cups of almond milk and then my favorite plant-based protein powder as well. So I'm gonna show you how I make the cranberry apple smoothie prepped already for whenever I need the smoothie. So it's a cup of cranberries, and now cranberries are around and in the grocery store. So a cup of cranberries, half of an apple, and I chunk my apples up so they blend better in my smoothie when I blend it up. So half an apple, half of a ripe banana. And if you don't throw your ripe bananas in the freezer for later smoothie use, you're missing out. So if you have bananas going bad, peel them, toss them in a baggie, and throw them in your freezer. And then they're great to add to smoothies whenever you need them. And oops, I forgot one more ingredient is a dash of cinnamon to give it that fall flavor. So however much cinnamon you like, I like a lot. I really do. So that's it. So then seal it up, toss it in the freezer. When you're ready to make your smoothie, I recommend pulling your bag out about 20 to 30 minutes before you're going to blend it. That just gives everything in here time to start the thawing process. So your blender, well, first off, so everything comes out of the bag easy. And so your blender can easily blend everything together and make it nice, a nice consistency. So cranberry apple. And I'm going to turn it over to Kristen for her first smoothie.
That is packed full of nutrition, Heather. So just to clarify, because I haven't made this smoothie before, it is fresh, unsweetened cranberries.
That is correct.
All right, good stuff. Good antioxidants. All right, so I was using baggies for a while, and then I recently bought these reusable Ziploc baggies, which I love because they're easy to wash and they last quite some time. So I have two different sizes here. If you want the link of where I got these from Amazon, just let me know and I'll send that over or post it in the comments. So the two smoothies I'm making today, one has more fruits and vegetables in it. So this first one, I'm going to use the bigger bag. This is called the Tropical Delight. Yes, I named it myself. And it has spinach, frozen pineapple or mango, coconut flakes, coconut water, and then vanilla plant-based protein powder. So I'm going to start first with putting in, I was actually out of pineapple today, but I had frozen mango chunks. So I'm going to put my mango chunks in here first. And I'm terrible at measuring, so I'm probably estimating that that is maybe somewhere between a cup and a cup, roughly speaking. And speaking of measuring, next ingredient is baby organic spinach, 2 big handfuls. That's my measurement. And that's why I wanted the bigger bag for this, was so that I can fit it in here. Something I discovered recently is if you start to see that your spinach or your kale is starting to go off, you can actually put that bag into the freezer and save it later for smoothies, kind of like what Heather was saying about bananas. So far, we've got mango or pineapple. We've got a couple handfuls of spinach. The next ingredient is unsweetened coconut flakes. Now this adds a nice coconut flavor to it. Of course, if you don't like coconut, this might not be the recipe for you. I put in about maybe 2 tablespoons. So adding some good fats in there, kind of shake it up, let it go down to the bottom. Let's see, spinach, mango, coconut, and then I actually seal it up from there. If you want it sweeter, you can always add a half of a banana if you would like. I'm not a huge fan of the taste of banana, so I only add it to certain smoothies, and it's probably the only way I can get myself to eat banana is to put it in smoothies. And then I will put this in the freezer just like this, and I'm going to pick up on Heather's tip and start to write the ingredients and the type of smoothie. And I love that you added on your bag how much liquid and what liquid to put in. So what I will do is put this away in the freezer, and then whether I want to have this tomorrow or a month or 2 from now, just pull it out, dump the whole thing into the blender with about a cup of unsweetened coconut water, and then a packet of vanilla plant-based protein powder. So that is my Tropical Delight.
Awesome. All right. I am going to be doing a strawberry ginger smoothie. So I have my bag already labeled strawberry ginger, and this one you can either add 1.5 cups of coconut water, just like Kristen was saying, the unsweetened coconut water. Or if you don't have that, you can just add about 1.5 cups of regular water. And then baking powder. So in my strawberry ginger one, what I also love about making the smoothie bags is you can use fresh or frozen produce. I have frozen strawberries, about 1 cup of frozen strawberries in my bag. I have the same mangoes that Kristen had, so about 1/2 cup of frozen mango. I love having frozen mango freezer. It tastes so good in your smoothie. Plus, me and the kids, we love just eating them straight from the freezer too, the frozen mango bites. Very yummy. I peeled 1 little clementine. So 1 clementine or half of an orange, whichever you have. And then I actually grated carrots. So this is about half of a carrot that I grated, and I'm gonna add that into well. So get in, I do love banana. So there is a half a banana in my strawberry ginger smoothie. That's gonna go in. And then it wouldn't be a strawberry ginger smoothie without ginger. So I have fresh ginger root, and I don't go through this very fast at all. So my tip is, if you buy fresh ginger, which I highly recommend because it is very, very good for you nutritionally, for inflammation, gut health, and everything like that. So buying fresh ginger, and I store this in a Ziploc bag in my freezer. When I'm ready to use it, I just peel it and chunk it off. So I just have a little bit of ginger that I chunked off of my ginger root. And you can add as much ginger as you like, depending on how, ginger's a little spicy. So depending on how spicy you want your strawberry ginger smoothie to be. So that one is all set to go into the freezer. And I bet this one will not even last till the end of the week because it's a really good one and lots of nutrients in there. So I'm going to pass it over to Kristen, and she's going to share her second smoothie.
Sorry, I was muted there. So I was just saying that I never thought to put grated carrots into a smoothie and didn't think to put ginger into the freezer like that. So I love those tips. Thank you. All right, so my next smoothie and our final recipe for today is a double chocolate peanut butter smoothie. So this is something I love to have in the afternoon. So 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'm getting a little hangry and know I need some energy to make it through the day. But I don't want to grab something with caffeine. I don't want to grab coffee or tea. I want to have something to really fuel my body well. This is great also if you're having chocolate cravings. So double chocolate peanut butter. I use a plant-based chocolate milk. This is the one I've been enjoying recently. It is tasty. It is tasty by itself. It's even better when you add chocolate plant-based protein powder to it. So that's something that I will wait and add when I'm actually putting my ingredients into the blender. And the other thing that I wait to put into the blender and I don't put into my baggie for prep is peanut butter or unsweetened sunflower seed butter or almond butter. So it's really your choice, whatever your preference is. I'm not able to eat very many nuts, and I do great with sunflower seed butter as opposed to having peanut butter. So that's another way to get some great nutrition. Just make sure that you're checking your labels and that whether it's peanut butter, sun butter, or almond butter, that it doesn't have added sugars in it. And this one from Trader Joe's is unsweetened. So, all right, so the ingredients that are going into my little bag are a banana, and a lot of this depends on how sweet you like your smoothie, because there's something else going in here that's going to be sweet. So I'll take about half of a banana here, and what I do so that I don't kill my blender is I'll slice this up. So just little slices so that it can easily be broken up in the blender. The next thing, let's go ahead and put this in first. Like you, Heather, I think that these smoothies are not going to make it to the end of the day today. They aren't really going to end up in our freezer. So that's a half a banana. The next ingredient I put in is 2 pitted dates. I get this big container. I think this one is from Costco. You can also get organic dates from Trader Joe's, probably from any grocery store, but I have to say the Medjool, M-E-D-J-O-O-L, the Medjool dates are my favorite. They're juicy, they're plump, they're very, very sweet. However, I keep mine in the refrigerator, which means they're kind of hard. So to get the pit out, and I do actually recommend getting the ones with pits in them, I just take a knife and I slice it. I must have dropped my pit. Look at that. Oh, there it is. And then I'll put those 2 halves in, and I'll add another one because I like my double chocolate smoothie to be on the sweeter side. This is more of like an afternoon sort of treat that I have. All right, that's it. Got the pit out, put the sticky, I've got a towel down here, thankfully, dates inside. So we talked about adding the chocolate plant-based milk afterwards when we're ready to make it. I've got my chocolate plant-based protein powder. We've got our nut butter that we'll add later, bananas, 2 dates, and I actually like to add one more thing to this, which is hemp hearts. These are so great. We get this at Costco. You can also get it at Trader Joe's. Most grocery stores have it. It just adds a nice creaminess. You can, if you don't want to use a chocolate milk, like a plant-based chocolate milk for your smoothie base, you can also use coconut water. You can use coconut milk. So I just sprinkled in the hemp hearts in there. It adds some extra fiber, some extra protein. And that's it. That's ready to go into the freezer, dump into the blender with some milk and with some nut butter when I am ready, as well as protein powder. So we talked a little bit today about the vanilla and chocolate plant-based protein powders. So there is one brand that Heather and I love. Both of us have a strong background in nutrition, and our preferred product is the Juice Plus Complete. And one of the reasons we really like this product is because it's actually a blend of 3 different types of plant protein powders. It's full of nutrition. It's very low glycemic, it's non-GMO, and it's actually vegan. Neither of us are vegan, but we do know the benefits of eating more fruits and vegetables and eating more foods that help to reduce inflammation versus increase inflammation, especially if you're exercising, if you're active, if you're an athlete. You want to reduce as much systemic inflammation as possible. So consuming foods that create more inflammation are counterproductive to many of our goals, whether you are an athlete or you exercise recreationally, or if you're just trying to prevent disease. So foods that are highly inflammatory are counterproductive to many of our goals. So if you have any questions about how to reduce inflammation through your nutrition, Heather or I can help you with that. So anything else to wrap it up, Heather, including the recipes that we've got to share?
Yes, so we do have our 4 recipes that we are happy to share. So you can comment below on the Facebook post or reach out to Kristen or myself, and we will be happy to send those to you electronically. We also want to invite you to our upcoming wellness challenge. We think, wellness is more than just the food that we eat. It's how we move our body, it's hydration, it's sleep, it's stressing less, and just taking care of ourselves. So our upcoming wellness challenge is for 10 days, and it's a gentle detox, a great thing to do no matter what time of year it is. Our body always can benefit from adding more plant-based nutrition and reducing some of those inflammatory foods like Kristen was talking about. So if you're interested in learning more about our wellness challenge, just shoot us a message and we'll be happy to share that with you as well. So we thank you guys for joining us, and we look forward to sharing the information with you and seeing you back here again for another instructional video sometime soon. Have a great day.